Welcome back everyone to another Battle for Humanity Day 0 build along. So today we're going over the Beast Titan. We're skipping Bearded Titan because he has the infinity symbol, so that means you select one symbol, and that's the only symbol you get to play, including attune symbols. You only get one, which basically makes him kind of pointless because he has no effects. He was originally going to have every attuned card, and you just pick a core symbol to go with and use any attuned card you want. But because they changed the rules on him, I don't feel like he needs a deck anymore. So we're going to go over Beast Titan, a 5 hand size, 33 health character. He's got Titan as his character trait. He's got the death and life symbols, and 2 responses. The first of which is, after your first attack this turn resolves, build it face down. If it has shift, build it transformed instead. So all of our shift attacks are going to become backups if they're the first attack we get to play. And then response, after a Titan backup enters or leaves your stage, draw 1 card. So he's going to be drawing all over the place. You want to play a whole bunch of shift attacks. So let's see what we can do with our Beast Titan. I think I'm going to go off the death symbol and then use life and death attuned. So let's check out what attacks we have for death and death attuned. Take characters off. Alright, we have acceptable loss, lose 2 health, stack its 1 damage for each health loss this way. No, thank you. Ruin 2, flip a rival foundation with difficulty of 2 or less. Not really digging that. Coordinated strike, we're not playing a lot of weapons. Remove 3 foundations from your discard pile, stack its plus X damage. X equals the combined difficulty of the cards removed this way. Not bad. But I don't think it's going to be what we want to do. Duplicitous Recollection. We definitely need this. Choose a backup or shift attack with a printed difficulty of 7 or less in your discard pile. If it is a backup, build it. If it's a shift attack, build it transformed. We definitely want 4 of this. But as I said in previous videos, I'm going to only add 1 of each attack at the start, and then we'll go from there. After you block with this card, if you have 6 or fewer foundations, no. Losing health, we don't want to pay a lot of health. Our next attack gets -2 speed. No. Ravages of War would be cool. Our rival discards a card, sacrifices a foundation, and spends a momentum. If this is something we start with, that would be really strong. But since we want to start with our shift attacks so we can build them as backups, might be better to hold off on Ravages of War. Risky Encounter, no. Ruthless Savagery, this would be a good one. Gains us some health and sacrifices a backup or a foundation, and if we sacrifice a backup, we get to draw a card. No thank you. This has our big dumb face on it, but I don't think it's going to be worth it for us to use. No. Spend up to 5 momentum. Your rival loses 1 health for each momentum spent this way. We might come back to that, because I don't know, so far we don't have any use for momentum in R2. So, we'll see. We're not really gaining health. We're not going up to the 9 foundations yet. This attack deals damage, doesn't count towards progressive. That's useful, but we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. Again, it has our big dumb face on it, but I don't think it's worth the use. No. Predatory Bite could be good. Destroying a backup and gaining health equal to its remaining stamina. So we're going to want to gain more health, and we get to draw a card. So that's pretty useful. Beast Titan's Call has our big dumb back on it. Titan pile is going to be good because we're going to have a lot of Titan backups in our stage. Large Titan is a Titan backup. Armor Titan's a Titan backup. Attack Titan, yes. We're pretty much going to be using almost all of these shift attacks, I think. So let's see what we got here. Jaw Titan. I love food motivated, but man, with all of these high difficulty attacks and having a 2 check, that seems incredibly dangerous. Earthguard Castle, no. Unexpected Outcomes, no. Titan Armbar, no. Alright. So let's see what else. I'll be honest, I don't know if we want to play any other actual attacks because we want to focus on our shifting. So if we're focusing on shifting, we're not really worried about momentum, and we're not really worried about basically any other like basic type of attacks. I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much on this front. Because how many attacks do we have? 12. That's a bloody lot. So let's see. We're gonna want at least 3 duplicitous recollection. Maybe 2 ruthless savagery. Maybe 2 predatory bite. 1 beast titan's call because it has to deal damage. So yeah, and we mill. We don't want to mill too much. Titan pile is going to be good. Large Titan attacks could be good because we can form, commit, lose a stamina, draw 1 card, discard a card. Armor Titan's good at a 1 of. Attack Titan's good at a 2 of to get that loop going. Female Titan. Your attack is 2 speed. Honestly, I don't even think we need Female Titan. I do like Smiling Titan because we can pick that up with Duplicitous Recollection and just auto-use it. Same with Beast Titan. If it's our first attack, we can auto-use it to commit, lose a stamina. Our rival has to attack it. So, what do we have there? 20 attacks. Not bad. 20 attacks. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good rate. 20 attacks is a good rate there. And there are a whole bunch that we can just continuously reuse. I think having Attack Titan as a form, commit, lose 4 stamina as our first form to play it as our next attack, and then build it in with Beast Titan, and then form, play it again to play it as our next attack again, because it's not a first form. We can, it leaves, we draw a card, it builds, we draw a card, it leaves, we draw a card. So we draw 3 cards off of playing 1 attack. So Attack Titan attacks is definitely a really powerful attack to be using. Do remember, though, that except for Titan Large, all of these Titans are unique. So that is going to be something that we have to watch out for, because we can't have more than one of each of these in their backup form in our stage at a time. So now let's go into our assets. Potato, no thank you. We're not garrison, we're not military police, we're not survey corps. Vertical equipment's not bad, but again, we're not really doing a lot of momentum stuff. We don't have a lot to go to our momentum with. Battle Arena is a definite, because we have a whole bunch of high difficulty attacks. And I think that's it. So now let's go to actions. Chomp, no thank you. Nape Strike, no thank you. Decayed Awaken would be funny, but because Decayed Awaken does not destroy backups, but it would end our combat phase. Genkai's Guidance, I don't really want to deal with that on as a 5-hander nuking my entire own stage. Go for the Win could be funny, just to let us build more. Let's not worry about actions right now. So there we go. Let's go to our foundations. Against a tough bunch, after our unblocked attack deals damage, our rival loses 3 health. Our rival is likely not going to let a lot of this slide by, so I wouldn't count on our attacks being unblocked. However, consuming their own, good card. One of our backups loses 2 stamina, our attack gets 4 damage. And if the stamina reaches 0 on a backup, it's destroyed, so it leaves our stage, we draw a card. And that's why we're running 4 Death Rattle, because after one of our backups is destroyed, our rival loses 1 health. This, I think, is going to be the way to run Beast Titan. You run it with Death Rattle, build up your backups, blow them up with your own cards, or by reducing all of their stamina, and then just burn your rival down with just a machine gun of Death Rattles. Display of Might is going to be useful as a 6 check, and we do have 1, 2, 3. 3 attacks with a printed difficulty of 8 or greater. 4, 5. Okay, so we have a few. Printed difficulty of 8 or greater. So that's really strong. We're not sacrificing foundations. Eaten by the Bearded Titan is good speed hate. Okay, so that went in good. Final words, not worry about it. First enhanced flip, this attack it's 3... Or first enhanced commit, this attack it's -3 damage. Don't know about how I feel about that on a 3 diff. We're not milling much. Mercy, no. Not working on Deadlock. -2 speed, Sins of the Past. Sacrifice, spend a momentum, draw 2 cards could be nice as a one-of, maybe? Plus it's a low block. And after we play it, we can remove a card from our rival's discard pile. This would be good for getting rid of combined firepower, for one. And this works both on block and on play as a foundation. We're not worried about our destroyed stuff. We're not worried about spending momentum. Although Vengeful Intent as a one-of could be funny, just to spend the little momentum we do get just to burn our rival, or rip cards out of their hand. Onto our life cards. Shift Attack, getting damage. We are playing shift attacks. Deadly Research. We are playing shift attacks. We do like Defend the Rear. Inner Strength, no. Loyalty to a Friend. This attack is -1 for each backup in your stage. Could be helpful, maybe as a one-of. Flip, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. If you discarded a backup or a Titan this way, draw 1 card. So discard 2, draw 3. We have a whole hell of a lot of Titan cards. Maybe not. Maybe not, Hanji, sorry. If our rival's attacking a backup, that attack gets -2 damage. We're not going to worry about that, because we do want our stuff to get destroyed. Uplifting Bond. After we play an attack, gain a health. If it deals damage, it does not count towards progressive. Could be useful. For each Titan card we have in play. Tenacious. Maybe. Because we do get extra damage, and with some of these high-speed moves, it might be cool just to hit on our last thing, just give +5 damage. Titan's Power, we are playing Titan cards. So let's give 2 speed or 2 damage. What is it, Sam? Oh, Harley. Oh, you're both here. So we got Sammy up there on the chair, and then Harley's down on the floor. Let's see, what else can we do here? Not gonna worry about that. Ranger Slam. Are we playing a lot of range and slams? Titan, Titan, Titan. 1 ranged. Titan, Fury, Titan. Shift Titan, Fury Titan, 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 Titan. No. So we're not gonna worry about that. After this card, rival loses his health due to an effect. Ready this card. We only really have the one thing that helps us burn. Fighting the MLA. Fighting for control. We want to hack checks. Latent skill. Draw 2, discard 2. Maybe, maybe not. What else we got here? Weapons Clash. Deadly Ruthlessness. Mortal Shapeshifter. Unsettling Aura. Warped Pleasure. No. We like to draw cards. We like to draw cards. Keiko's Aid is really, really good. What else we got here? Syndicate Target's great. In fact, let's put that as a 4 of, because we like the 6 check. Pitching In's not going to be helpful. Weapon attacks, we're not playing any. Always Cool is helpful, because we can build up our foundations if need be. Irma. What else we got here? Confession could be fun. I like food. The card's good too. So this can, as our first, for our first attack, gives a bunch of speed to our first attack, and either force our rival to block it so that we can't use food on our next attack, and in which they probably have to commit a whole bunch of foundations. That's pretty good. And then we can flip it to remove a non-attack card in our rival's card pool to gain some health, if need be. So I dig that. How many 3 diff foundations are we running? 3, 4, 4? Because I like blood evaluation as another use for our momentum, because we can spend a momentum to ready it. Yeah, let's just put 1 in blood evaluation in. We're running a bunch of our 4 check attacks, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. He said before everything went absolutely to Hades. I like nothing to see here for momentum use and speed hate. Struggling with studies is good. League invitation is great. Surviving the final for some speed hate. And learning the standards because we're a bulky 5-hander. So what's that put us at? A bajillion cards. 80. Yep. That's about where we were the first time I did this, before all of the audio issues. So let's do Deadly Research to 2. I don't know if we'll need the Uplifting Bond. Honestly, we're drawing enough. Need to get rid of some of these high blocks. We can get rid of the Uplifting Bond. It's cute, but not necessary. So what's that put us at? Still close to 1 billion cards, as Tim Keefe would say. Actually 1 billion cards. We have 1 nothing to see here, 1 blood evaluation. I really like fighting for control, but I'm really concerned that playing too many 4 checks could suck. What other 4 checks are we running, aside from our attacks? Wow, that's the only 4 check foundation. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. 74. Cut the Sins of the Past. I do like keeping that, though. So that puts us at 71, which is not bad. Plus 2 speed or plus 2 damage. I like getting the speed on that, though. Get rid of the loyalty to a friend, even though I'm very loyal to my friends. Got a lot of speed hate. We could probably afford to cut 1 Bearded Titan, because it's 69. So still pretty bulky, but we do remember anytime a Titan backup enters or leaves our stage, we're drawing an extra card. So we can draw 2 or 3 extra cards per turn depending on how things work out. So that's going to be the basics for the Beast Titan. He is the secret rare character, and I think he's going to be a lot more fun than people are giving him credit for. So, hi Harley. So, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you want to support the channel even more, I have a link to my Patreon in the description below. I'd appreciate any help that you could give. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.